Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Eddie Wood, the next Pirate to hit.
They see it.
That one fouled off. Man at second. Fought off foul. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slurve. And now the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. And he deals. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells.
Austin Hendrick, the next to hit for the Reds. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Your pitch right here.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. No score. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Reds leave one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The Pirates trailing by a run here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Wouldn't chase that time. Got it by him for the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple. Runner at first with 2 away. Eddie Wood getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. First and second, 2 down. And now Eloy Jimenez. Out to short. Holliday. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. 8.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big...
So 2 down, and now Eddie Wood. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That's way outside. Ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
2 outs. And another ball hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And that one hammered. Cruz going back. Gone! That ball was crushed. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His 29th of the season. It's 4-1.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Eddie Wood. The pitch. And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one in the air. Senzel has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the speedy catcher, Eddie Wood. Out in front, rip foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Going 2 now. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop 3rd strike. 1 down. Stepping in, Eddie Wood. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Sheets makes the grab on the run. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Eddie Wood. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, and this should do it. No play, that's an infield single.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Eloy Jimenez. The Pirates down to their final strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Pearson is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen in this one, but a nice job of attacking the hitters, being very effective.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Eddie Wood.
Designated hitter, Eddie Wood.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. We played an inning, no score. Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the air, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't.
Vivas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Mark Vientos. This one in the air, right field. Sheets pulls that one down, and that. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bush makes the grab, and that's the inning. Eddie Wood, the next to hit. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Coming home. In there, an RBI triple.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Walker Jenkins. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep.
Cool? No. Well, I'm going to do it anyway. Oh my God, that is fire! Pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, look, They said the paper rock get hot, turn you to ashes. Only thing is, I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever. Know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price. I pitched him.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Eddie Wood. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
On the run, sends it over to first. And a quick out, number one. Here's Nick Madrigal.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And a foul ball. Wood, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. One out, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The wind to kick the pitch. And that one pulled foul. The wind to the pitch. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. And now the DH, Eddie Wood. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Spencer Steer. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Now a screamer into the outfield. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 away. Garrett Mitchell, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, base hit down the line. Here's Nick Pratto. That's outside. Ball 1. Pratto getting to start at first. Batting 6th in today's line. Oh, nice stop on a slide. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0.
Hey, let it fly.
Late with the swing there.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. One run across. Throw cut off to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. Now here is Carson Williams. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's William Contreras.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means. That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down. Man at first. Now here is Max Clark. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The Pirates leading by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Righty to the plate. Now that's smacked to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now batting Jarren Duran. Grounded out his first time. That one at triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And they'll do it again. The Cubs down by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it. Cubs leave 1. On to the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. That clips the corner.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Fastball in for a strike. 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in.
Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Around third. He'll score. It's 4-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit. Carson Williams, the next Cub to hit. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Jenkins makes the catch. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs 2. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the catcher, William Contreras. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
This one chopped to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
The right fielder, number
So digging in, Max Clark. And he drops it down the third baseline. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Duran, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Clark over at first with 1 away. And 1-2.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland,
there's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Madrigal up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And there's a foul ball. The Pirates leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one at triple digits.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to the left. Throw over to Prado. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Popped up. Shanuel drifts towards it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. 1 away.
the left fielder.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Spencer Steer. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. And that's in there at the knees. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Out to center, under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So no. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Nick Prado. Wood back to work. That clips the zone. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Just missed. In the air, right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Eddie Wood. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the
Man at first. Here's some real power at the plate. Eddie Wood. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Eloy Jimenez now.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Right-hander kick steals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar on the move. 2 away now. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
2 outs. On the ground. Madrigal on to first. They limit the. In the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it, and it's caught for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Eddie Wood. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Nootbaar hauls it in, and there's 1 away. 1 out, base is empty. Eddie Wood digs in now. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1. Wells, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Ahoy, Jimenez.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what.